Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube, associations, agencies, or any particular individuals. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised, but ignored if you're into that thing.
What's going on, guys? The Big Bad Wolf Benny here again. Welcome to my comic book corner. Today I'm going to do an awesome one-shot. It's also a very special issue because it's a tribute to Mike Wieringo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It's a what if, and Marvel is famous for what ifs. What if this was the Fantastic Four is the title of it. And if you guys could close in on it, if not, we'll put a picture up. You've got Ghost Rider, Wolverine, the Joe Fixit version of the Hulk, and Spider-Man are the new Fantastic Four. Now everybody knows who the Skrulls are. Well, there was one agent who came, Dalia, I think that's, yes, Dalia. She came and she kind of like shapeshifted into the Invisible Woman, and she ends up killing all the Fantastic Four. The only one who was spared was the Thing, Ben Grimm, but he is depowered, so now he's just a normal human. So they're at the story picks up with Ben Grimm. He's got Franklin Richards. He's now the only caregiver for Franklin Richards, which is the son of Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. And he's basically telling, Spider-Man, Joe Fixit, Wolverine, and Ghost Rider that you guys were chosen to be the new Fantastic Four. They have all the money, all the technology of the Fantastic Four. Ben just wants to take, Franklin away and give him a normal life now that his parents are gone. He feels this is what the kid deserves, at least, through all the madness that the kids have seen over the years. So at first the team's kind of a little reluctant, because they're all pretty much loners. I mean, the Hulk, what more do you need to say? He's usually by himself. One of his famous lines is, "I just want to be left alone." Spider-Man, he's been on many, many teams, as well as Wolverine, but in nature, they're loners. They work better by themselves. In Ghost Rider, I mean, there's only one Ghost Rider. So anyway, all these loners get pitted together, and, they're going around saving the city. They're all wearing their new Fantastic Four gear. So, I mean, it's kind of cool to see them in the gear, and it's funny how they interact with each other, but, anyway, at the end of the story, the new Frightful Four, which is always the counterbalance to the Fantastic Four, comes and challenges them, and they're all enemies of the new Fantastic Four. For example, the Hulk's enemy is the Abomination. Sabretooth comes for Wolverine. Now, they don't really have an enemy for Ghost Rider, so they just get Venom and the Sandman to kind of be their enemies. The thing is, though, as they're fighting them, they're, like, super powered up, like, even more than so. And then they find out that the demon Mephisto, who granted Ghost Rider his powers, is trying to take the Fantastic Four out. So they get a little help from Dr. Doom. They break the spell. All the heroes dominate their villains. And then you find out that Mephisto's trying to get the powers back from Ghost Rider, obviously, because he wants to give it to another person so that he can manipulate them. But it's a cool little what-if story. I mean, these are some of the most powerful heroes on the planet at this point. I mean, nobody can touch the Hulk in strength. Wolverine is just a savage, pretty much unkillable little guy. Ghost Rider, whose supernatural powers can far exceed anybody of the other Fantastic Four members. And then Spider-Man, who's considered in most comic books, not by me, by most comic books, that he's the greatest hero of the future. Even more so than Captain America, than Iron Man. Like Cable from the future says that Spider-Man grows up to be the greatest hero of all time. So you have, an assembly of the greatest heroes, the strongest heroes. So it's kind of cool. Like I said, it's just a one-off, so they never really went anywhere with it. It was just kind of, well, what if this was the new Fantastic Four? So it's a cool little story. If you can get your hands on it, definitely pick it up. If not, I mean, I gave you pretty much the synopsis of the story. There's a little bit more in there, but I'm not going to go too far in depth. But definitely check it out. It's a really cool one-off. Like I said, just seeing all the characters play off each other. And the funny thing is, too, Spider-Man is the one who's kind of keeping everybody together. Like, he's the voice of reason, which is kind of scary because he's supposed to be a teenager, so, Yishka. Anyway, guys, this is my comic book corner. I am the Big Bad Wolf Benny. I will see you next time on my show.